Hey everybody, thanks for watching the Arkansas Gun Guy. For those of you who tuned in for gun-related content, I apologize for this one-off video, but it's something I just discovered, and that is a passion out there people have for Red Wing shoes. And this is my first pair of Red Wings, and I thought I would share my experience because there are sites out there dedicated to these things like I never would have imagined. Maybe I'm just trying to become a hipster. My wife wants me to be a hipster. She took me to buy these shoes, and I wound up doing tons of research and going back for multiple fittings before I could get this right. And I thought I would share my experience with you guys. So again, these are the Mock Toe Red Wings, my first pair, and the model 10875. Pretty much the most, I think, their iconic signature shoe. They have an Iron Ranger that may be more popular, is also very good looking. I was torn between the Iron Ranger and the Mock Toe here. There's my awesome dog, Eugene. But so I went with the Mock Toe. It's very signature looking, and this is in their work line. This is in their work line. Red Wing has a couple different options in their lines. They have a heritage line and then actual work-related boots. And these are work boots, 10875. They have shoes that look almost identical to these Mock Toes, just called the 875s. And while they look almost identical, there's a couple of key differences. These 10875s are actually rated for work, like work with electrical. This says rated for electrical hazard. They also make steel toe options, all these things. I also believe that the work version has a slightly thicker or stiffer leather. The heritage line is a little easier to break in. These guys are gonna be a little bit more of a challenge to break in from everything I've heard. Again, there's my dog. A couple of other big differences. I think the eyelets are different in these guys. And the 10875 has the Red Wing logo on the back of the shoe, where the 875 does not. So you can see a close-up view of the leather there. It's actually a really nice leather. So I won't go into the heritage of Red Wing. There's people out there that do way more videos, better videos than me on that. But I'm interested in how these things wear. And they have this traction tread on the bottom, Goodyear welt all around, nice stitching. These are handmade in Minnesota. And the other couple of key things are the footbed here has a leather insole and a cork insole, a cork bottom, and a leather insole that will form to your foot over time. So while they're going to be a bear to break in and stiff and uncomfortable, they should eventually fit your foot like a custom shoe almost. And that's important to me. Well, not important to me, but I actually had to go through several fittings. I'm a 10D in everything I wear. All I wear is size 10D. But having to go back and get fitted for these things, they have a very fancy shoe fitting machine at the Red Wing store, but they still trying them on was the most important thing. I had to go with a slightly smaller size and slightly wider size, so this thing will form to my foot over time. So normally a 10D, I had to go with a 9.5 wide to get to get the feeling that felt the best to me. They feel snug but not tight and should form to my foot over time. So again, my first look at my first pair of Red Wings, and we'll see how they wear over time. I'll do a long-term follow-up to see if I think they're really worth the money and how they compare to my Doc Martens I usually wear almost every day. So there is my quick introduction for my first pair of Red Wings. Do you guys know anything about Red Wing boots? Would love to hear from you. Hey, if you like gun videos, please subscribe. I do lots of those. Appreciate you watching. Thanks.